What's changing this cycle and this happy marriage, which has kept prices up and kept content away from some customers? What's really changing this industry now is a number of things. First of all, the obvious one, that's the new media. It's the Netflix, it's the YouTube, who's going to launch their premium and paid channels. But it's also the changes on the infrastructure side. So, for example, the launch of the Google Fiber in Kansas, and in our case, Waoo in Denmark, it's enabling a new type of competition. So we are actually very interested in supporting the internet TV players, because that in turn will help us sell our infrastructure. So we are really interested in pushing this change and in a way changing the business that we are creating ourselves, but ultimately that's because we believe that's the winning strategy for our owners. So change is all over. Clearly, access makes a change. We talked about devices and the tremendous difference just one device has made, the iPad. Boxes are changing. There's a digital media, there are new advertising models, and then also there is a very big change in I believe, the regulatory regime coming. The competition authorities in a number of countries in Europe, including Denmark, they've issued reports about pushing for pure a la carte choice for customers. We have ourselves launched a service whereby the customers can buy TV channels with the remote control. So they can just buy a very basic package and then online on the TV buy new channels. And I believe really if it's possible to implement some type of regulation here, it really needs to be looked into, because it will be to the benefit of the customers, even though it might have some impact, negative impact on some rights owners. Now, all these changes, they will take a lot of time, and they will take more time than what we probably all expect. And the reason is that it's this guy in the chair deciding how fast it's going to go. And today he's got a super simple user interface, a screen, and a remote control. And he's not going to change his behavior, I believe, very fast. And if you look at changes in other industries, if you look at mobile, where I've been working before, I mean, in a country like Denmark, which is super mature on the mobile side, we've had competition on the mobile market for the past 20 years, intense competition, and there's still almost 40% of the households in Denmark paying for a PSTN service. So imagine how long it's going to change to change the TV industry, which is a bigger industry with even more what should you call it, habits that are really difficult to change. So I think it's going to take a while and probably more time than we all expect. Now, regarding the changes on the right side, we've seen the development on the music side, where today you can buy your Spotify subscription for $10, and so for the price of 1 month with Spotify, you can't even, or you couldn't previously even buy a CD. So imagine the perspective that you, for the price of 1 DVD, can get all the TV content you want. That could be quite a scary thought for many cable TV operators. An even more scary thought is if a TV really goes Gangnam Style. If you know the metrics about size music video, he has gotten, according to, I think it's like 2 months ago I looked at it, he has gotten $8 million in revenue, advertising revenue from YouTube. His video has been shown 1.2 billion times. So in other words, he's been getting approximately 0.6 cent per time the video has been shown. Not much money for traditional content owners. So anyways, as I said, it's going to change. It's going to take a long time for the regime to change. And on the content side, if you look at the sports, things are actually not changing. Rights are still extremely expensive. So coming to the conclusion, how do we realize this? How do we think it should be realized in Waoo? Well, we need to give the customers a choice of content. We need to do what we can to set content free, a la carte, Waoo, web TV, on demand, iPad, etc. And then we need to be willing to cannibalize our own business by inviting OTT providers into our business.